Ladies and gentlemen, the last sneak peek for the summer uniforms has dropped, and it's exactly what a lot of us were thinking it would be. Luna Snow. The long-awaited new single from Luna Snow is on its way. Are you ready to jam out to the new summer hit in Marvel Future Fight? Yes, sir. Here's the new track. It's low-key a banger. It's a low-key a banger. From the 15 seconds we hear of it anyways. It sounds good. It sounds good, yeah. So, Luna Fever is probably taking over Marvel Future Fight as we speak. Danny Koo already tweeted out a drawing that he had done, I guess, in advance, because unless it's it can't be a time traveler, so he says here, Luna Snow is getting ready for her all-new summer remix with her all-new summer lilac costume. So now we have confirmation that it's going to be the summer lilac costume, probably with this sort of light white, dark purple color scheme, because it does sort of match what we're seeing here from her hair and what we're seeing from her costume. And of course, Danny Koo being the creator of Luna Snow, like who better to sort of be the authority on that kind of stuff. In celebration, a series of her illustrations will be posted over 4 days. Follow for more. I jokingly said we're getting 4 Luna Snow uniforms. We're not getting 4 Luna Snow uniforms, guys. But I think it's no coincidence that we're getting 4 drawings. You know, we're getting drawings over 4 days, and it's gonna probably be tier 4 Luna. That's sort of, it is what it is. We'll talk about that a little bit more as we sort of showcase more information. So, agents, are you ready for the grand comeback of the famous pop star, K-pop star, the singing hero on ice? We're not talking about the Miracle on Ice or ice skating or Tanya or whatever her name is, or Elvis Stoico. He was cool though. I remember him from my childhood. Check out the new look and powers of this superhero who freezes enemies with her beautiful melody and moves. We'll announce more information through the patch details later. So, the patch details are going to be landing tonight, very, very late. It's like Tuesday morning, like 2-3 a.m. And then we will have all the information. However, the check out the new look and powers is the same thing they said for Mysterio. So this is very confusing because, as we remember from the patch, from the sneak peek, Mysterio appeared to have a tier 3 symbol in the background, but he is transcended. Now, Luna, on the other hand, you're probably wondering, does she have a tier 3 symbol somewhere? Is there a tier 4 symbol somewhere? Well, yes, there is. If you take a look here, really cool art, very nice. Very cool sort of sneak peek here. And then as the ice, oh buddy, it's everywhere. As the ice melts away, it's very clearly showcasing a T4. And then if you basically just take your pick. What I'm trying to say is take your pick. Pretty much any time after it starts melting away, if you just go frame by frame, there is a tier 4 symbol somewhere. So the first tier 4 symbol comes out of this cloud here. It just poofs out of this cloud right here. And then we go a little bit further into the poofing. I know it's kind of like bad quality here because I'm going frame by frame. But you go a little bit further and we see another tier 4 appear next to the crescent symbol, and then you keep going, and there's another tier 4 symbol somewhere. Anyways, you guys get the point. There's so many. If you had any doubt in your mind, boom, there's another one that pops out at the sort of apex there of the crescent symbol. Another tier 4, and then another tier 4 pops out. There's 2 tier 4s on the screen at the same time. I don't think that's a reference to tier 4 Muscubio and tier 4 Luna, but it's certainly at least a clue, a very obvious sneak peek teaser for tier 4 Luna. So we're absolutely getting tier 4 Luna. If I had to guess, the Mysterio thing was a mistake, was an error, and we're not going to be getting tier 4 Mysterio, but it's possible we get tier 4 Mysterio and tier 4 Luna. But I have to say, in my mind, there's no way that we're not getting tier 4 Luna. I think a lot of people were some people were speculating we weren't going to get Luna Snow at all. Some people were speculating we would get Luna Snow, but she wouldn't get a tier 4 yet. Well, I don't know why they'd be holding it back. but that we would instead get the tier 4 for Mysterio. So I think now it's very squarely in the camp of, you know, based on the information we have, Luna is definitely getting a tier 4, like 100% Luna's getting a tier 4. And then we're sort of 50-50, maybe for some players more or less, on Mysterio getting a tier 4 as well. I mean, it would be cool. It would be a lot of tier 4s on the other hand, but it would also be cool if Mysterio did get something more than a uniform, just because, you know, that's where the game is going, right? We're basically hoping that all characters get tier 4 so that they're on an even playing field. But this does raise questions absolutely for how good Luna's going to be, because we just got very recently tier 4 Spider-Gwen, and she's very, very good. Already power creeping on Shadow Shell, and already power creeping on Black Widow. Like, you know, Spider-Gwen just makes both of those characters kind of obsolete for PvE content. Not exactly, and certainly doesn't compete with them in PvP, but in PvE. However, if Luna's going to come and make Spider-Gwen obsolete in PvE, it does raise some power creep questions, especially considering how close in time they are to each other. It would be a little bit of a disappointment there. But on the other hand, Luna has literally never been made for PvP, not even for a second. She's never had any PvP qualities whatsoever. And actually, they've been very stingy with her reworks because she's so powerful by default. Like, they give her really, really bad... By comparison to other characters, you see shit like this and you're like, what is this? This is her newest uniform, right? This is from 2021, not that long ago. And look at this, 30% cold damage, 25-15 skill damage, bonus damage. Just to put this in perspective, Odin has like 50-50 skill damage, bonus damage, more than double Luna. This other passive here, 10% attack, 10% defense, and 5% all speed. It sounds like a really bad frenzy buff from 2018. But then you go ahead and check, look at these other buffs. She only has a 10% attack buff on her 5th skill. 10%. 10. She has a heal there. She has no other buffs. This is a uniform from 2021, and she has no other buffs. Why? Because she's already giga busted. Luna is already an absolute monster. And I can't really explain why, but she hits like a truck, and she always has. She always has hit like a truck. She's basically the outlier character as far as balancing goes, because if you look at her kit and you look at the numbers and things, like, it's not like the percentages are really high, right? It's 135 of her energy attack, sure, but this is only 85, that's only 75, right? They're not like humongous numbers, and she doesn't have humongous buffs. So she sort of breaks all of the traditional rules of what makes a character good because she doesn't have them, but she still dominates. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. They did make Spider-Gwen a little bit PvP friendly, I must say, given the fact that they gave her that counterattack iframe ignore 3rd skill, and then they also made sure to give her that artifact that has a bit of a PvP aspect to it, where when she dodges, she has a chance to trigger iframe ignore buffs on all of her skills, and then she also gets ignore dodge. So maybe they were trying to position Spider-Gwen as like a hybrid upgrade, and Luna's going to be purely PvE, or maybe we're going to see a flip of the script and Luna's going to go pure PvP. We have no idea. We're going to have to wait and see. But it's going to be very, very interesting. I'm personally quite excited. Luna always heralds a pretty decent shift in the meta, and she'll probably be my most confident tier 4 or female tier 4, I should say, my most confident tier 4 since Jean Grey. Actually, my only female tier 4 since Jean Grey. Yeah, okay. I don't know, man. I don't know what you want me to say. I can't dodge the accusations because they're true. Like, not that the accusations are true. What I'm trying to say is I just have more the male characters that they release are just more fun, and generally speaking, the female characters they've released have not been good for PvP, and I have to generally build my account more for PvP because my alliance is number 2 in alliance tournament. So I have to tier 4 Thanos right away in case he's good for PvP. I have to tier 4 Adam right away because of PvP. I have to tier 4 Wolverine right away because I'm a simp. No, because also because he's good for PvP. So, you know, it's really not my fault. If you think about it that way, it's really the game's fault for not making female characters more competitive for PvP. I gave Magic a 5 star artifact selector. And let me tell you, she is garbage in Otherworld Battle. But I digress. So yeah, that's the catch up on Luna there, guys. Hit me up in the comments down below. Let me know what you think of Tier 4 Luna Snow and what this means for the game. Is she going to bust open the meta, or are we going to see Shadow Shell Volume 2, where she's like really good for some content, but then just kind of sussy for other content? Or are we in for something completely different entirely? Thanks so much for watching. Smash the like button, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.